Welcome in, guys, to Sensei and the Pupil. I'm Craig. Got Paul with me.
Hi.
We got Dev playing the video game.
Hi.
And we are about to break down an anime movie that we call Kizumonagatari. This is from the Monogatari series. I have begun us to start the journey of Monogatari. Maybe a lot of you have seen the show. I believe Bake Monogatari is the main series, and it's a series about four girls and then a boy who comes in and helps them with their ghost issues or supernatural issues, not ghost. Because Monogatari means ghost story, or is that Bake Monogatari? Bake Monogatari means ghost story or ghost tale. So that's actually the first season of the show is the beginning of the show. What we are reviewing today, Kizumonagatari, is chronologically the first movie, but it's the prequel to Bake Monogatari, and it's about our boy Araragi, the young kid who gets nothing but W's and ends up not smashing any of them.
So it's not W's.
He was getting mad W's, dude.
Yeah, but like if you don't like go all the way to fruition or
Okay, fair.
completion, then it's an L.
Fair enough.
It's a huge L. We've already established this in so many anime.
Oh, you're gonna hold it closer.
No.
Fair enough, though. We're gonna get into all this stuff in the hypes and gripes here, but just if I get a quick summary of it, our boy Araragi he's a kid who is super horny. I mean, we get that early on when he meets the girl.
I mean, you can't really blame him. She was like putting herself out.
No,
there.
she was Tsubasa was hot. Hanakawa was hot, and she had way too big of tits.
Not just that, but dude, she said, "You saw it, you liked it.
Yeah.
I kind of like, I knew it was gonna happen. It was
Yeah,
cool.
she was way too forward.
Yeah.
But I like that. Everyone likes that. And it's about him. He's a horny kid who runs into a dismembered woman in a train station that happened to be a vampire.
Well,
She had her arms and legs missing, and she needed help.
sure.
And Araragi, through his own decisions and he was fighting against doing it at first, decided to help her. He gave her some blood, and she turned into a little kid. Her name is Kishot. Her name's actually Kishot
Yeah, it's all.
Acerola Orion Heart Underblade. And she's a little kid now. So the majority of this movie is him helping her get her body parts back so she can grow back to full form and then leave. Or they never even talk about, the end game. He just helps her because he's being a good guy. That's the story.
They kind of talked about in game.
They did. Hypes.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't know what you saw in your version because Cray, he mentioned this movie and he picked it. But the thing is, there's two versions of it. There's the Crunchyroll version, which is a condensed 2+ hour. I guess I don't know how long. Don't do that.
Yeah,
I'll interrupt them.
it's 2 hour. It's like
2 hour,
2.5 hours.
Right. And I watched the original version of this, which is separated into 3 parts. So I'm not sure what was condensed, cut out, whatever. Like sometimes they do that in different versions. Well, I know, but you just said you don't know if what the plan was. In the movie I watched, the third movie, they do kind of give you like what it is at the end of it.
I mean, maybe I just missed it.
Maybe.
But yeah, I'm saying I don't really remember.
Okay, we'll get there.
Well, no, what I'm talking about the plan was initially she needed help.
Right.
Kishot needed help from him. And against his better judgment, he decided to help her.
Right.
And then he said, okay, I'm going to help her get the rest of her body parts back too because our boy Oshino Meme, who we'll get to later, the cool, random arbiter of all the supernatural shit,
Right.
just came in and helped.
Mediator.
Keep shit in the balance. Keep the balance right.
Even though
he was like, get her body parts back and it'll make the balance right.
Even
So
though you learn not really, he wasn't really so much trying to keep the balance.
Right. But what I meant was, you don't know the plan, was that we don't know what Araragi and Kishot didn't say anything was going to happen after she got her body part back. He just helped her get her body back, and then later on we realized
right, yeah,
him doing
the
that,
reveal.
Yeah, later they talk about that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
I should never helped you.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't
he
think about it.
He had a huge mind break moment of what he did.
And I actually love it. And let's get into stuff.
I mean,
let's get into stuff right now. Hypes and gripes.
All right.
Go ahead, Paul. Hype.
I do love it. But it's kind of like, what did you think? Like, if I set a lion free into a city, what do I think is gonna happen?
Tell me what you're talking about. Break
it's
down
kind of a gripe though, because he's stupid.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna get there yet. I'll get there.
So what exactly do you mean?
No, I'm not gonna get there yet. It's a gripe because I think he's stupid. But hype wise, I mean, this is a vampire movie, and through and through, it's a vampire movie. And just the way they kind of separate the factions as far as the what do they call it? Not abnormals, the the people that are trying to kill her, right?
Mhm.
They have a certain name designation. I forgot what it's called. Not abnormals. I forgot. It's a weird name. It just means different. They're different or whatever.
Right.
But it's cool that the one big guy is a vampire. So technically he's fighting against his own kind, but there's an ulterior motive, right? And also the second guy is half vampire.
And he's talking about the 3 people that came and took Kishot's
The
body
hunters,
parts.
right? The hunters. And the third guy is just a fucking human. And I love the fact that the human does the dirtiest shit.
Yeah.
And I love that because, like, duh, I'm a human. There's no way I'm going to win in a fair fight against a vampire. So the only way I can win against a vampire is to play dirty.
That's what we do.
That's what we have to if we want to defeat evil.
And the people he's talking about are Dramaturgy,
Yeah.
the vampire hunter,
And the
dude
names are cool.
with the blood blades, who like realize near the end of the fight, you're way stronger than me because you're led by a stronger vampire master than mine is.
Right.
Episode, the vampire hunter with a
That's
giant
cool.
blade. Yeah, they had the giant freaking cross, a cross thing, and he freaking can teleport, but it's not teleported because he's in the mist.
He's half vampire, and he hates vampires.
That was cool. I just wrote sick right there for him.
Yeah.
And then guillotine cutter, the
That's
trench
what they
coat
call
guy.
me, dude.
Yeah, he's the
For
one.
a human?
Yeah,
Like he's a human. You would think he'd have like Edward or something.
he's
or
the one that played
Adolf.
that played dirty.
Oh,
Yes.
that was a bad name.
Yeah. Guillotine cutter. But yeah,
Kenner.
that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Those 3 guys were super epic. I mean, they made the movie. You know, they raised the stakes of what our boy Araragi had to do.
And the twist. I like the twist.
Oh yeah.
The twist got me hyped up.
So-
All right.
I think my hype. I had a lot of hypes. Hot take.
Don't.
And I wish Devin would have watched it, but this is what Violet Evergarden should have been. That's what I wrote. Dead ass.
I don't know. This is a separate opinion.
No. This is the best combination of badass action and a couple of strong love story undertones between Hanakawa and Aragi, and then Kishot and Aragi. Like I thought this had a great tone of like caring for another person with Hanakawa and Kishot. You know, the love is there. The fights were sick, like very well animated. Animation was on point.
It's cool.
Hot take: this is Violet Evergarden, dude, but better.
Oh, it's not.
This is Violet Evergarden, but better.
His relationship between Kishot and the other girl totally different. Like they literally, I like the way they did a metaphor or like a simile of a crying baby when she was dying,
Mm-hmm.
because for him that's what he felt toward Kishot. It wasn't so much a love, it was a pity. He pitied a dying creature like that, crying.
Yeah.
Like, because remember that's a powerful vampire. But he's seeing her at her lowest fucking point to where she wants to like, save me, please save me, and all he hears is a baby crying because for him that is what he sees is like an innocent quote unquote creature that is so helpless that he feels the need to help her, even though doing so would unleash a great fucking horrible thing upon humanity.
Right, he doesn't realize that until later.
This is my gripe.
Well, I don't want to get to that just yet. Save the gripe. I got a lot more hypes.
Okay, but you only get one though.
I got a lot more hypes.
You only get one.
You can do more. I wrote a lot of hypes.
You can do more,
Well,
but
we have one less person.
that's crazy. Oh, so you're gonna take it upon yourself
Yeah,
to do.
we can both get one more, one and a half more. I really want to highlight the character crafting story of this movie. I mean, and it's two different points, and I'll just do them. These are both my biggest hypes.
Right.
When there was a moment between Araragi and Hanakawa where he was talking to Hanakawa in that field.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I can't handle the burden of you being here because I care about you, Hanakawa. I need you to leave. And she's like, you got it all wrong. I'm actually super selfish in my own way because I crave self-satisfaction by helping others. And it's just a really insightful look of the psyche of a good person. Like, this is what a good person looks at. They think, oh, I'm helping them because I think I want to, but really it's their own self-satisfaction of feeling good helping people. It's not wicked in any way, but it's almost like a narcissistic selfishness to like help people only to make you feel better, even if it helps.
I'm not helping people for their benefit. I'm doing it because it makes me feel good.
Yes, that's Hanakawa, dude. I love that.
Which may have, positive outcomes because you're helping people,
Which is
but
good.
it's a selfish thing because you're not doing it for them.
Yes.
Like, I'm not going to feed this homeless person because he's hungry.
Right.
I'm feeding this homeless person because I felt good about that.
Right, exactly. And that's why I loved that whole dynamic. And then the other part of the character writing is at the end when Kiss Shot was
Well, yeah,
ready to die.
that was
She
a
was
twist.
she was ready to die, dude. And we found out the whole battle between them two, which was sick fight. Oh my god,
Dude,
sick fight.
Regen?
Yeah, regeneration, ridiculous.
Straight up.
Yeah, the little baby head, awesome last fight. But
and his head,
yeah, Kiss Shot was holding back the whole time because she wants to be
she didn't even
killed.
take out her blade.
Yeah,
She
dude.
could have killed him.
She still got the freaking Masamune sword looking thing.
That was sick as fuck.
It was sick. She
That's Sephiroth's wife.
wanted to die, but at the end, Araragi couldn't kill her.
Right.
He was caught between the moral dilemma, and Oshino told him, "You can do this, but you can do. If you want to become a human again, you have to kill her,
Right.
or you can choose the option where no one's happy.
Right.
You keep her alive. You're stuck feeding her your blood for the rest of your life to keep her alive. You're a slave, basically, to this." And he chose that option because choosing to end the life of somebody he cared about was too much for him.
And also, he can actually go to school, be out in the sun. He's okay.
And he's gonna do all this shit
but
in Bakemonogatari, which we're gonna watch.
in perpetuity forever.
Yes. So Araragi is pinned down by a vampire life that he chose. He could have got out of it by killing her and ending her life, which she wanted to end too.
Right.
But he chose that this decision echoes Neon Genesis Evangelion at the end. I don't know if any of y'all have seen that, but at the very end of it, it's super contentious because at the very end, Shinji could have started life over with Rei, the red-haired girl.
Right.
And he chose to try to kill her. And as he tried to kill her, she's sitting there, "You coward." And then he stops. So they have to live with that decision that he tried to make because he's too.
Like, can you imagine being in bed with her and like she's just,
You tried to kill
"You
me.
gonna choke me now?"
Yeah.
You know.
I couldn't imagine
Like
living
you
my
going
life.
for a kiss? She's like, "No, you tried to kill me, dog."
Just like Shinji would
Yeah.
commit suicide, I would assume after that. I think Araragi is going to try to kill himself in Bakemonogatari, which I've never seen.
I don't think so. I think he has a lot to live for. The fact that he still has one human connection, I don't think he's gonna give that up so easily.
What they say in Hamilton? Dying is easy, living is harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
The other twist that we didn't see coming is after Kisha got all her parts back, the mediator, you find out the mediator had her heart the whole time, dog. He was basically the cause of this whole thing.
Oshino.
If you think about it, Oshino was the cause of this whole thing because if she wouldn't have been missing her heart, they would have never gotten the jump on her. She was already at maybe half power by the time that they got to her. So it is honestly all on him that everything kind of happened. If you kind of backtrack it enough, it is his fault.
Meme.
Because with her heart, she would have never gotten taken over. But also, she would have been probably killing a bunch of people. But that's a cool twist. I thought that was cool. That the supposed good guy, the mediator, was actually, dude. He was actually afraid. He's like, "Fuck, I can't even keep this heart anymore because technically she can kill me."
Maybe she was too. Well, maybe she was too strong, so he wanted to make the balance. So he took her heart, weaken her.
Yeah, but
Her dying obviously wasn't in the plans. That's why he's
Right.
like he told homie to help get the body
but
parts
he
back.
must have known about that too.
Well, Oshino wanted Araragi to eventually
her.
kill. Yeah,
Right.
that was his whole. I think his whole. From the very beginning was to get a body part so that he would kill her because he has the
Because
blood in her.
obviously it's so unbalanced if a vampire, a half vampire, and a human are trying to kill one vampire, a super powerful one. It has to be unbalanced. There's no way that's balanced.
Wow.
Like, why go out on a mission to kill that vampire and to the point where a human and a vampire are working together? So that must mean that must be dramaturgy. Dramaturgy's master might have like, hey, we got to get rid of her because she's fucking up this whole like balance thing or something. Maybe we don't know that obviously because I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But that's my assumption that's
Hopefully
why.
we learn more.
Maybe.
We can get into gripes. Gripes. I think I had a little gripe with the pacing. At first, the beginning was a little. It's very artsy. This movie's very artsy. Like it's the animation is amazing. This came out like 2018, I think, 2016. So it's not new, but the shit looks really, really good for an anime movie. It's like top
There's quick
tier.
cuts to like weird things that you kind of have to interpret for yourself.
Yeah, it's like artsy.
Like I said, her screaming in pain and him interpreting it as a
Right.
baby crying, that's fucking artsy as fuck.
Right.
Like she's obviously a vampire screaming out in agony, but all he heard was because I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's not really like a gripe that it's artsy either. It's just it felt It felt like took a minute to get to where I wanted to watch. Like the whole starting with the fights with dramaturgy took like an hour and a half, and it just felt like a lot of running animations, slow motion, like yelling from the girl. Like it was just kind of took a minute to get into, but when it got into it, it worked great. And when I look back at it, it all worked well to me. It's just that I guess that was a little bit of a gripe, and also the lack of people was a little off-putting.
Dude, where are the humans?
There are no others.
I didn't see.
There's nobody else. In
I
this
saw
world.
I heard helicopters everywhere.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
spotlights moving somehow.
There was no people but the main people that fought and the main people that talked. That's it. There was nobody else.
Even her walking
Yeah.
to go meet him. I saw cars.
There was nobody.
I saw cars.
Yeah.
But for all we know, nobody was driving them
There was no people.
because there was no people.
It made the world feel really hollow, and like that hurt it. It hurt it just enough for me to notice and be like, why do I feel like I'm just watching I'm watching a movie set with just the actors and nobody else in the world's there?
We can assume this world knows about vampires, right?
I guess so.
We have to.
I don't even know if anybody's left in this world. This world felt more like a post-apocalyptic, no one's alive world.
What if it's because of Kiss Shot? What if she killed like a lot of people? Ooh, Batman's dog. Ooh. Sorry.
I don't know. It just it made it feel hollow with less people, which is it sounds crazy, but like having people there makes the world feel real.
I did notice that. That was like one of the first things I noticed. Like,
Yeah,
where is everybody?
What's going on? Yeah.
This fine ass fucking this fine ass high school girl, big titty, don't have no friends following
No
her
stalkers?
around. Nobody.
No ugly bastards following
Well,
her?
I meant like girl wise. Like there's no
Yeah,
other
me
like
too.
oh I can't like,
Yeah.
like why are you talking to him? Like he's creepy. He's a loner. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's you have a friend like that,
There's
bitch.
nobody else, dude.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. Your gripes?
My gripe is just the fact that you would save a vampire when
Oh yeah, I'm never saving her.
everything you know about vampires.
I'm never
You
saving
don't
her.
save a vampire because you feel bad. Like I
Nope.
would never give my life one for a vampire just anyways. But knowingly
Yeah.
doing that and then acting surprised, like oh, I can't believe
Yeah.
I saved a vampire. It's gonna kill millions of people. It's like duh.
Now here's I'm gonna give you a little bit of pushback. He saved her because that's who his character was.
He thought he could change her, dog.
Well, not change her, but remember even in the end, his character is to always help and help somebody. He won't even kill her.
Right.
He's like that's his character. So it worked. Listen, it worked in the end when you do a full circle. Like look back, why did he save her?
Hindsight, yeah.
Why did he save her? Because in the end, his whole character flaw is just he cares too much. But if they wouldn't have mentioned that, I would agree with you.
But killing her would have never changed the story.
Dude, I'm never saving a vampire.
You understand that, right?
Huh?
Killing her would not have changed the story. It would have made the ending better. Not like saying the movie wise. I'm saying overall good ending wise.
Where do you mean?
If you
killing
just
her?
kill the vampire,
You mean
like,
the beginning or the end?
the beginning. If he would never have saved her, he would have been alive. She would have been alive. The girlfriend would have been alive. They would have been fine. The hunters would have went off and never have done it. Like who knows what else? They probably would have done nothing.
But he
Who
might not
knows?
have bonded with Hanakawa though.
What?
He might not have bonded with her.
He got her number already, dog.
Yeah,
He was already locked in.
She liked
he
him.
Was in
Dude,
there.
she liked him,
They
but
had set up a meet for the very next day.
Hold on. She liked him, but there's no guarantee he would have pulled the trigger by because he saved her. He smitten her for life. He smitten her for life by saving her, dude.
You're
Getting cut.
crazy, dog.
He saved
You're
her.
crazy. You're crazy.
I don't know if that would have naturally happened later on. But there's no people in the whole city, so maybe they would have smashed.
I mean, they have no choice, right?
Yeah, there's no other people.
I still would never. That's just a dumb decision to save a vampire either way.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not
That's my
saving.
hugest gripe.
I'm never saving a vampire either.
But I mean, obviously not.
But
that
his
because
character
that's-
calls for it.
Right. But don't mind break yourself over what you did. You did this.
But
don't act surprised. Like, oh,
I mean,
I
yeah.
can't believe she's eating people. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, she's a fucking vampire. How dumb are
yeah.
you?
Okay, yeah, that did piss me off when he saw her eating someone, and then that changed his whole outlook on her. Like, dog. Yeah,
So,
I agree.
I mean,
I agree. But yeah, that's pretty much the gripes. Let's rate this thing. Or actually, favorite character.
I'm gonna choose Guillotine Cutter.
Guillotine Cutter.
He was such a cool guy. I mean, like I said, like it sucks that he died that fast. I would have hoped that they had like a more epic battle, especially him
Me too.
being the
Me
third
too.
and final fight,
too.
other than you know what I'm saying.
Another gripe. I didn't like how he just had a random power that killed Guillotine Cutter.
That was he gave
That
up his
just-
humanity, so I don't know what that meant though.
But he just started flying. Like, what kind of vampire power is
Turned
that?
into a tree, basically.
What the fuck kind of vampire power is that?
Tendrils, dark tendrils.
Yeah, just random bullshit go. My favorite character was probably Aragi. I love him.
Also, they established the fact that once he lost his humanity, he could never go back.
Right.
He went back.
Yeah.
That was stupid to me. I was like, did he not?
That might have
Did
been
he
more
not?
like a moral thing. That might have been more like you can't go back
No.
morally to humanity.
Okay,
Maybe,
guess.
I don't know.
I guess.
Let's rate this thing.
That's
I'm gonna
full.
give
That's
this movie was a great movie to me. It had everything I needed, everything I wanted, and it got me hyped to watch the series. I'm giving it a 9.
Yeah.
I would have gave it a 10, but I think the pacing issues and then also just like the people really messed me up. Like it being so hollow really caught my eye every
I'm
time.
gonna give this an 8. There were some cringy things on there that I didn't mention, like hentai wise. I don't know what version of the movie you'd watched, but the fact that she went from kid form and they kind of like
I saw you see like little
is
cheeks
weird.
and everything.
Nah,
I mean,
yeah, it was weird, dog. It was weird.
That's anime.
No. They
I don't look
established
at
that
it.
she was like a fucking like a preteen, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what, dude? What did Cray pick, dog? But I was like, all right, whatever. She's obviously gonna grow if she gets more of her body parts, which she did. But that was still weird to watch her transformation from a preteen to a fucking 21-year-old. Like,
I thought it was cute
was
when,
like,
when she ate
cute.
her when she ate her leg. It was like,
oh, okay.
Don't watch me
yeah,
eating.
Yeah, that was cute, I guess. Anyways, it was just weird. I'm gonna give it an 8 because the fights were cool, the story was cool. Yeah, he's an
better
idiot.
than Violet Evergarden, dude.
Of course it is, dude. Everything's better than Violet Evergarden,
Okay.
dude. All right,
Just
I'm
making sure.
kidding.
Just making sure, Raw.
All right, solid 8.
All right, guys. This has been the Kizumonagatari review. We're going to watch Bakemonogatari soon. Devin's not going to know what's going on, but that's okay. Guys, we're the people. We're out.